666 things you need to know about Good Omens.
Okay, maybe that's too evil. Let's just go with 6. 6 things you need to know about Good Omens, the adaptation of a cult classic novel that's all about an angel-demon combo who are hell-bent on cancelling the apocalypse. Good Omens is launching on May 31st, only on Amazon Prime Video. So let's dive into what it's all about. Good Omens is a righteous and simultaneously unholy union of 2 towering fantasy writers. The original book has a mouthful of a title, Good Omens, the nice and accurate prophecies of Agnes Nutter, Witch. And its seeds were spawned, arguably, at a time when famed authors Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman were at the beginning of their soon-to-be illustrious careers. They first met and became buds when then-journalist Gaiman was interviewing Pratchett after the release of his second Discworld novel. Pratchett fans will know the Man in the Hat's fantastical Discworld would spawn many, many future entries. Gaiman would go on to scribe Sandman, American Gods, and with the help of Pratchett, Good Omens. Inspired by a bewitched cocktail of The Jew of Malta, The Omen, and Just William tales, Gaiman took a stab at a demonic baby-swapping 5,000-word story called William the Antichrist. Pratchett was one of the friends Gaiman sent his gestating darling to. A year later, Pratchett offered to buy Gaiman's story or to co-write it. In Gaiman's words, this offer was the nearest I was ever going to get to Michelangelo phoning to ask if I wanted to paint a ceiling with him. He jumped at the chance to co-write. The collaboration works because both authors are renowned for seeing the whimsical side of darker materials. What could have easily been heretical in Good Omens, instead, is hysterical as the hybrid Pratchett-Gaiman voice injects wit into the world's end. So what the hell is Good Omens all about? The original book was published in 1990, but the Amazon Prime Video series advances the story to our modern era, and it's the end of the world as we and everyone else knows it. The Antichrist is among us. A seemingly simple baby swap goes awry, and the clockwork Antichrist plan goes anti-clockwise. It's up to the unlikely pairing of a dastardly demon and an aberrant angel to save the world. They have ulterior motives, though, to preserve their respective earthly lives to which they've both become accustomed.
To the world.
Crowley is that forked-tongued serpent from the Garden of Eden responsible for the original sin. Fast forward a few thousand years, and Crowley's love of snakeskin boots and Matrix-like nighttime sunglasses, as well as his lax tendencies when it comes to scoring souls for hell, are fantastically embodied by David Tennant. Then there's the angelic side of the bromance. Depending on who you talk to, he's Aziraphale, according to Pratchett, and Aziraphale for Gaiman. Whatever your preferred pronunciation, the rare book collecting, squeaky clean, sleight of hand loving principality is brought to life by the prim and proper obvious choice, Michael Sheen.
After you.
Heaven and hell actually want the end of the world. So standing in the way of Aziraphale and Crowley is a who's who host of apocalyptic actors. The always versatile Benedict Cumberbatch sinks his gnashing teeth into Satan. Team Heaven has the ever-reliable John Hamm offering an entertainingly bureaucratic take on Archangel Gabriel.
Not my department.
Then there are the smaller parts played by larger-than-life actors. Nick Offerman as a US Senator and birth father by proxy, the magical Michael McKean as Witchfinder Sergeant Shadwell, and the booming baritone of Brian Cox's death. What we've seen of the opening episodes of Good Omens pays appropriate respect to fervent fans of the beloved book. This is very likely because it's Gaiman himself that has scribed the series. If the first 2 eps are any indication, the best quips, characters, and locations have been faithfully adapted from page to screen. There is, understandably, a bit of restructuring of the order of events to simplify the chronology, and of course, episodes end on an appropriate tease. Plus, you'll get to see more of the angels and demons than you did in the book. Given this was reportedly supposed to be a bigger focus of the novel follow-up that never was, this is the closest to a sequel we'll ever get. Whether you're an evangelist for the novel or an Amazon Prime Video first taster, the Good Omens 6-part series makes the apocalypse look like a lot of fun. It launches on May 31st. For more on Good Omens, check out the official trailer, and for everything else, you're in the right place, IGN.